Hi everyone, Igor from Vinous Reverie. Today I want to talk champagne versus sparkling wine. There are three factors that determine champagne versus other sparkling wines. One of the factors is the style that it's made in. Champagne is made in a traditional style, where the bubbles are formed in the bottle during the second fermentation. There's also the Charmat method, where a big stainless steel tank is pumped full of CO2 that forms the bubbles. The most famous process, the most famous wine that's processed that way is Prosecco. The second factor is that only 3 grapes are allowed in a champagne: Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and a lesser red grape called Pinot Meunier. And the final and most important factor is that champagne can only come from the Champagne region in France. There are other regions in France that produce sparkling wines, and obviously other regions in the world that produce other sparkling wines, but only wines out of the region of Champagne are allowed technically to be called champagne. And here I'm going to use an example. This is a champagne from Roederer, one of the most famous champagne houses. This is their Rosé, and this is their L'Hermitage. The difference between the two wines is this one is a champagne because it's actually made in a Champagne region, where this one is a sparkling wine because it's made in Mendocino County in California. So even though it's owned by the same house, just because this is made in California, it cannot be called champagne. It's actually a sparkling wine. It's a great sparkling wine. This particular vintage, the 2011, was ranked number 2 on the Wine Enthusiast Top 100 Wines of the Year in 2018. In 2019, Wine Spectator named the 2012 vintage number 5 wine of the year. And this is the Rosé, which is also a great wine. This is the 2013 vintage. Jesse Robinson called it a reflection of Cristal. And Cristal is their premium sparkling wine, and they have a Brut and a Rosé. And their Rosé is arguably the most famous wine in the Rosé in the world. You know, this is kind of their lower level, but just you know, the house just makes great wines, and these two are great examples of that. A champagne, sparkling wine. Thank you.